Eating leftover Indomie can be dangerous. Most people don't know this. Follow me, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at leftover Indomie the same way again. We all love a quick and easy meal, and Indomie noodles have become the go-to comfort food for so many. Whether it's a late-night snack or a speedy meal after a busy day, Indomie is a lifesaver. But here's the thing. Most people don't realize that eating leftover Indomie could actually be harmful. Sounds crazy, right? Stick with me and find out why you should never eat leftover Indomie again without understanding the risks. The hidden danger in leftover noodles. Let's start with a shocking fact. When you leave cooked noodles, including Indomie, sitting out for too long, they can become a breeding ground for bacteria. The warm, moist environment in which these noodles sit is ideal for bacteria like Bacillus cereus to grow. This bacteria is commonly found in rice, but guess what? It loves leftover noodles too. Bacillus cereus can produce toxins that cause food poisoning, leading to symptoms like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and stomach cramps. If you think you're safe by refrigerating your leftover Indomie, think again. If the noodles were left at room temperature for more than 2 hours, they can still contain harmful bacteria, even if they're cooled and reheated later. The risk of reheating improperly. Even if you do decide to reheat leftover Indomie, there's another issue: improper reheating. Many people pop leftover noodles in the microwave or in a pot without ensuring they're heated all the way through. This can leave pockets of cold noodles where bacteria can survive. If the noodles don't reach a high enough temperature, around 165 F or 75 C, when reheated, it's like giving bacteria a second chance to thrive. Here's a scary reality. Food poisoning from improperly stored or reheated noodles is actually more common than we think. A 2019 study found that about 10% of foodborne illnesses are linked to improperly stored or reheated pasta and noodles. Why instant noodles are even more risky. Now, let's talk about why instant noodles like Indomie are especially risky when it comes to leftovers. Indomie, like other instant noodle brands, often contain preservatives and artificial flavors, which are meant to help them last longer on the shelf. However, these chemicals can break down when the noodles are exposed to heat and moisture over time. When you reheat leftover Indomie, these chemicals might not be as stable, and you could end up ingesting harmful compounds that could affect your health. Storage is key. If you absolutely can't avoid leftovers, proper storage is critical. Always refrigerate leftover Indomie within 2 hours of cooking, and be sure to store them in an airtight container. However, even with proper storage, consuming leftovers within 24 hours is the best rule of thumb. Beyond that, you're risking your health. And don't forget that the longer noodles are left in the fridge, the more likely it is that they'll lose their texture, flavor, and overall quality. A safer way to enjoy Indomie. So, what's the best way to avoid these risks while still enjoying your beloved Indomie? The answer is simple. Don't let leftovers sit for too long and avoid reheating more than once. If you're craving Indomie but don't want to risk health issues, consider making a fresh batch each time. It only takes a few minutes, and you won't have to worry about any hidden bacteria or harmful chemicals. Also, while we're on the topic, Make sure you're adding fresh ingredients like vegetables, protein, or spices to your Indomie. This not only makes your meal healthier, but it can also reduce the chance of contamination from other foods you might store in the fridge. The takeaway: leftover Indomie may be a convenient option, but if not handled properly, it can be dangerous. From bacteria growth to the risk of harmful chemicals, eating leftover noodles could put you at risk for foodborne illness. Always remember to refrigerate leftovers immediately, reheat them properly, and consume them within a day to minimize these risks. So, next time you're tempted to eat those leftover Indomie noodles, think twice. It's better to make a fresh batch than risk your health. If this video was helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And check out my other videos for more food safety tips and hacks that could save you from making other common mistakes. Let's keep eating safely and enjoy our favorite meals without the worry. And as always, hit the bell so you don't miss out on more important tips coming your way. Watch the video until the end, because by the time it's over, you'll wonder how you've spent all this time without knowing these important tips. Eating leftover Indomie can be dangerous. Always store your leftover Indomie in an airtight container and refrigerate it immediately to avoid bacterial growth. Never reheat Indomie more than once. It can lose its nutritional value and may become harmful to consume. Use lemon juice to clean and deodorize your microwave for a fresher smell. Add a pinch of salt to your coffee grounds before brewing for a smoother flavor. Avoid charging your phone overnight. It can degrade the battery over time. Place a wooden spoon across a boiling pot to prevent it from overflowing. Always wash your hands after handling raw meat to prevent cross-contamination. Store bananas separately from other fruits to slow down their ripening process. Use a damp paper towel to keep herbs fresh in the refrigerator. Drink a glass of water before meals to help control portion sizes and aid digestion. Never leave your laptop on a soft surface while in use. It can overheat and damage internal components. Clean your phone screen with a microfiber cloth to avoid scratches. Store bread in the freezer if you don't plan to eat it within a week to prevent mold. Always unplug appliances when not in use to save energy and reduce fire risk. Use a small bowl of vinegar in the fridge to neutralize unpleasant odors. Wear sunscreen daily, even on cloudy days, to protect your skin from harmful UV rays. Soak nuts overnight before eating to improve digestibility and enhance nutrients. Always read the label on food packaging for proper storage instructions. Set timers for tasks to improve focus and manage your time efficiently. Never use boiling water to make instant coffee. It can scorch the grounds and ruin the flavor.